What's going on, Swoopers? Welcome back to another episode of Swoop Luke. This episode is going to be about the joint training session that we had with Geelong. Yesterday, there was a lot of questions on my Instagram, and I saw on Collingwood's Facebook page and stuff like that, asking, about scores, what was going on. People were freaking out a little bit, so hopefully I'm going to clarify that. Let's roll the intro and get straight into it. So just before we do, just a quick thank you to everybody that's viewed my 2020 season pump up for the Pies. It's hit over, I think, 1,600 views. My most viewed video, fastest video to 1,000 views as well. You got that to 1,000 in under 18 hours. So thank you so much. If you haven't already, subscribe. Please hit that notification bell. You will get, obviously, pop-ups when I release videos like this one. So just, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and let's get into this video. So a couple weeks back, it was announced that Collingwood and Geelong will be having a scratch match before the Carlton scratch match next Thursday. And everyone's like, yeah, sweet, sounds really cool, gets to get the legs into the boys, against opposition. And then a couple days ago, it was announced that it was a closed session. So people were like, oh, a bit weird that we can't go watch it. And then it was announced that it wasn't so much a practice match as it was a joint training session. So that's where everyone was like, oh, what the hell's going on? What's all this about? So yesterday they played 6 quarters. Yeah, you can't have 6 quarters. But anyway, they played 6 quarters of 20-minute each quarter football. I'm sure there's another way I can say that sentence, but I've recorded this bit 1,000 times. That's what we're going to go with. And there were actual AFL umpires officiating the match. It was pretty much just a training session with another team. Yes, there was a practice match. You could see the footage, goal kicking, handballs, but no one was keeping score. It wasn't one of those practice matches. It was a controlled practice/training match.
Just a good chance to have a hit out against another team, but all very controlled, a lot more strategy-based drills that we did. So a couple of centre bounce blocks, some forward 50 stoppage work, some kick-ins that the coaches could control the scenario.
So Brendan Sanderson said it well when he said that it was pretty much, like I said, a controlled training/practice match, very strategic based. So what would happen is if it's a kick out, they're not just got Darcy Moore's just not going to get the ball and just kick it out. Kick out, the coaches will tell their players where they want to sit, where they want to stay, and then they'll play that slow sort of training drill, and then they'll get into the practice match of that drill. It was a practice match, but it was mainly a joint training session where they could just riff off each other. Geelong will give Collingwood the footage. Collingwood will give Geelong the footage that they recorded. They'll go back. They'll show everyone, you were right here, you were right here. It was just pretty much a fancy training session. You got to understand that since November, when the guys were doing preseason training, it's always intra-club matches. Boys versus boys. You don't want to go too hard. You don't want to tackle your mates and injure them or whatever. So to have a practice/training match with another opposition, you're allowed to let loose a little bit. Like Brendan Sanderson said, it wasn't a crash and bash style that you'll see in round 1. But the guys, you do want to win, or you do want to win the hard balls anyway, so they're always going to go hard for that ball. In the end, it was always just about getting the run into the legs against an opposition side. So I asked you, Swoopers, to ask me a bunch of questions up on Instagram about the training session. If I can answer them, I will. A bunch of you asked me about who played and who didn't. So it's been confirmed, Collingwood confirmed, that 29 of the 46 players played. Who played and who didn't, they didn't give us a full list, but I can confirm that, let me get my swooper phone out, that Pendle, Steele, Moore, Adams, Howe all played. So we fielded a really strong lineup, as you can see from the footage. A couple that didn't play, Jordan Roughhead didn't play. He travelled, but he didn't play. Jordan De Goey obviously didn't play. And that's all I kind of found out. Obviously, there's another, so that's 32. There's another 14 that didn't play, excluding Varco, Beams, Langdon as well. But yeah, so that's all I've got at the moment. Just really wanted to clarify that it wasn't a practice match of sorts. And yeah, it's a little bit of a weird training session, even I admit that. But it's good to go up against opposition side, whatever it is, just to get that fitness in the legs. So hopefully I cleared up a few queries that you guys had, especially the people on my Instagram that were asking me and stuff, and I thought I may as well make a video, just a quick one. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I got some awesome content coming next week, so click that notification bell, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets. Until next time, double shackers, I'll swoop you later. Swoop Luke, this is going to be a quick episode on the joint. Are you serious? So yesterday they played 6 minutes of 26 minutes. In the end, it was always just about getting some run into the legs against an